Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Lee.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody out here to South Lawrence Elementary School Gym, the site for today's middle school volleyball action. Today, your 2-0 South Lawrence Lady Stallions are playing host to Perry County. Michael Marks here with my producer Hayden Burks, bringing you middle school volleyball action here on the X Sports Network. Again, South Lawrence is in their home black uniforms with gray stripes down the arms and white numbers. Perry County in all black uniforms with gold numbers and lettering. And we just got finished up with the JV game here. South Lawrence took that one in a clean sweep. 2-0. As now we're looking to get started here with the varsity action. South Lawrence once again rocking the same lineup that they have been their first two games. And Perry County will start with the serve. Back there is number 88, Leah Laws. So Laws, number 88, to get us started here. And that serve will be short of the net. And the Lady Stallions on the board first. That's going to send Knoxley Webb back to serve. Get this party started here for the Lady Stallions. And that one going to be dug up out of the back by number 14, J.C. Richardson. Not the start the Lady Vikings would have liked to seen. As Webb back to serve again. And she'll send it over. Dug out by Richardson, but looks like number 6, Paisley Garner, couldn't dig that one out. Quickly 3-0 here. And Webb once again sends it over. Dug out there by Richardson, out there on the far side. It's going to send Webb back to serve once again. And that one's going to drop right between Taylor Koblentz and Bria Pivahouse. And another ace for Webb. And another ace right there for Webb as she knocks that one down right in front of Richardson. And the South Lawrence team that has been rusty in the first sets in their previous two games are off to a hot start here. And Webb, that one's going to be dug out there and sent over by Perry County. And a spike right there from Addie Surratt. Good job by Pivahouse for the Lady Vikings to send it back over. But it's hard to stop Addie Surratt when she's in like that. And that's going to be out, point to Perry County. Perry County back to serve. That was number 6, Paisley Garner, who hit that one into the net. Back to South Lawrence we go. And now serving for South Lawrence, that's going to be number 6, Tess Newton. And Newton will send it over. Oh, he's going to drop it right in front of Laws. And an ace for Newton. Newton to serve once again. And a high one that's going to come over. And Laws tried to save it, but hit it out towards the scorer's table. Point to South Lawrence, and they're the first to 10. 10-1's your score. Tess Newton still serving. And that one's going to go out. That's going to be point for... Oh. Yeah, it's going to be point for Perry County. 10-2's your score. A little confusion after the point there. Wasn't sure if that one was in or out. As it's going to be number 11, Kiana Rainey, to serve. And Rainey, that will drop short of the net. Back to South Lawrence, and Addie Surratt to serve. And it's going to send a rocket over right into Rainey and back into a wall. Point for South Lawrence. Two's your score here in the first set between South Lawrence and Perry County. And an errant hit there from Garner as that one's going to go back and drop in for the ace. And Surratt will send it over. Another hard hit shot. That one's going to go straight up in the air. And a couple of hits there from Laws and Rainey, but it will drop for an ace. Surratt back to serve once again. 14-2's your score. And that one's sent over. Dug out there by Garner, but nothing to do with it there. And Surratt to serve once again. She'll send it over. Dug out there by Garner into the net. And that's going to drop point South Lawrence, 16-2. Surratt to serve once again. She's going to send it over. Dug out there by Laws. Going for it is Rainey, but it will fall. Another point for South Lawrence. Also on the X Sports Network, going on right now, Summertown Middle School volleyball at Mount Pleasant. 17-2 here as Surratt sends it over. And trying to dig it out right there was Rainey, but unsuccessful. And we got a timeout, Perry County. We'll take it with you. You're watching middle school volleyball here on the X Sports Network.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
And we're back out of the Perry County timeout. Addie Surratt still serving for the South Lawrence Lady Stallions as they lead the Perry County Lady Vikings 18-2. Michael Marks here with my producer Hayden Burks. as that one's going to drop there off the ricochet from Laws and Garner. Lady Vikings have not had much success yet as they trail this one 19-2. Surratt to serve for the Lady Stallions, and that one's going to go long and out of bounds. Point to Perry County. That's how all three of their points have come here in the first set. As back to serve is number 15, Taylor Coblentz. And Coblentz is going to send that one into the official. And that will be out, point to South Lawrence, 20-3 now. Again, middle school volleyball, first to 25, got to win by 2, and then first to win 2 sets is the victor, as that one from Landry Cox will drop down. Another point, South Lawrence. Cox, another serve. Dug out there by Richardson, but Piva House couldn't handle it. 22-3 now, as we're nearing closer to the end of this first set. Cox, and it's going to send that one into the net. Point back to Perry County. Now back to serve for the Lady Vikings is number 17, Bria Pivahouse. And that one's going to be over, dug out there by Surratt. Oh, and what a kill there from Habry Daniels. We haven't got to see much of her in this first set. And she hasn't been up to serve yet. And now serving for South Lawrence will be number 22, Izzy Methvin. And she'll send that one over, and it's going to drop in for the ace. That one went right over the head of Taylor Coblentz. And now set point. 24-4 is your score. Methvin looking to end this first set for South Lawrence. Get them one match closer to victory. That one's going to be sent over. And unsuccessful digging that one out was Coblentz, and that will do it for the first set as South Lawrence takes this one 25-4. We'll be back for the second set in a minute. You're watching middle school volleyball here on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
What really matters during the ball game, we're at that point in the season where some are just beginning, some have already ended, and others are at that point where it's either win or go home. Depending on what your perspective is, it changes everything, doesn't it? In 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 18, we're reminded we don't look at the things that are seen, but at the things that are unseen. For the things that are seen are temporary, but the things that are unseen are eternal. Keep your focus, keep your perspective on the right things, the things of God, the eternal things. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as The Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
And welcome back to South Lawrence Elementary School. Here, Michael Marks bringing you South Lawrence Lady Stallions volleyball here on the X Sports Network, as we're looking to start set number 2 here between Perry County Middle School and South Lawrence. South Lawrence took the first set 25-4, and are looking to keep that momentum up here in the second set. As Webb will send that one over, and it will drop on there in front of Rainey. Again, this is best 2 out of 3, so Perry County going to try to tie these back up. And Garner won't be able to save that one. Another ace for Webb. And Webb to serve, will send it over. And it's going to be tried to dug out by Richardson, but she'll send it back out of bounds. Another point, South Lawrence. It's 3-0. Webb to serve again. Oh, and a beautiful serve right there is going to drop right in the heart of that Lady Viking defense for an ace. And Webb will send it over. Oh, and a good job digging that one out, Garner. But Richardson can't get over to it in time. And Webb will send that one. Richardson sends it back into the net. And we've got a ton of volleyball coming up this week for South Lawrence. Again, tomorrow they face Lewis County here at 6 o'clock, and Wednesday, Summertown at 4 p.m. And that one going to be dug out there by Rainey. But Cobblentz couldn't find it up there in the rafters. Another point, South Lawrence. It's 7-0. Webb still to serve. And that one's going to drop in for an ace. Now coming up next week, South Lawrence will have their first road tests as they go take on E.A. Cox next Monday and E.O. Kaufman next Tuesday. And we got some subs coming in for Perry County. Checking in is number 13, Skylar Carrier. And taking a seat is number 6, Paisley Garner. And Webb sends that one right at Carrier and out of bounds off a Carrier. Another point for South Lawrence. Nothing as Webb sends that one over there towards Laws, and Richardson back over to Cobblentz, hits to send it out. And South Lawrence quickly to 10 as Webb is still serving. She'll send it back over. Dug out by Laws, and now Pevahouse will send it over. Newton, Surratt, now Newton will send it over. Laws, get it down for the kill. Newton hit it over. Laws couldn't control it. So point South Lawrence, 11-0. Webb. And that one's going to go out the left side. And it's 11-1 now. So Perry County will get their first serve of the second set. And it will be number 15, Taylor Cobblentz. Cobblentz. And into the net. Back to South Lawrence. Now Tess Newton to serve. Newton a pretty good job serving last set. And she'll look to continue that momentum into this one. And she's going to drop that one right in front of Richardson. And she hit it back into the net and dropped down at point for South Lawrence. Newton back to serve. And a high one that's going to drop right in front of Richardson. And that was Pevahouse that couldn't save it. And that one's going to drop in front of the net. Another point to South Lawrence. Newton to serve, up 14-1. And a high one that's going to drop in front of Rainey. She sends it back over. Webb. And Methvin tips it over and down for the kill. Rainey sent it back over. Webb tried to set up Methvin, and she just tapped it back over right in front of the Viking defense. Newton sends it over, and that one's going to drop for the ace. And Newton to serve now. And another high one. And that one's going to come in the ceiling and back over and in. Point there for J.C. Richardson. As Leah Laws hit it into the rafters, and Richardson caught it on the way back down. And that dropped right in front of the Lady Stallion defense. And now Bria Pivahouse to send it over. And she will. Dug out by Daniels. Methvin is going to set up Cox, who will just send it back over. Dug out there by Pivahouse. Richardson sends it back over. Dug out by Cox. Methvin back to Landry Cox into the net. Back-to-back points now for Perry County. As the Vikings get a little momentum here. 16-3 is your score. That one's sent back over. Dug out by Daniels. Methvin now going to set up Webb, who sends it over. Dug out by Pivahouse. And spiked down and for the kill, Addie Surratt. On the redirection, Pivahouse tried to send it back over, and Surratt was having none of that, as she's back to serve now, up 17-3. That one's sent over and in for the ace. This Lady Stallions team came to play today, up 18-3 already here in this second set. Surratt will send it over. And that one's going to go off the hands of Richardson. And down for the ace. 19-3. And Surratt will send it over and out on the far side. Point to Perry County, 19-4. Lady Vikings match their scoring total from the first set. And that one will drop short of the net there from Richardson. And now Landry Cox to serve once again. And she'll send a high one over, dug out there by Pivahouse. And now Newton, or pardon, that's Surratt, will drop that one in for the kill. Doesn't matter where you put Addie Surratt, she finds a way to score. Serving, front row, back row, it doesn't matter. Landry Cox back to serve. And that one's going to drop right between Pivahouse and Coblentz for the ace. South Lawrence only 3 points away from victory here. As Cox sends that one over and drops it right in front of the Lady Viking defense for the ace. And Cox, a rocket over the net. That one down for the ace. That one had a little more behind it. And now a game point. South Lawrence with a point here can secure the victory, and they will do just that as it drops right in front of Taylor Coblentz. As that will be the final here from the second set, 25-4 is the score of both sets. South Lawrence takes it in a clean sweep. So for my producer, Hayden Burks, I'm Michael Marks. We'll be back with more middle school volleyball tomorrow here on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.